All right, folks, this is an NIV personal size Quentel in the Sapphire Blue Calfskin from Schuyler, but there is a little bit of something different about this one. You can tell some subtle differences in the shape of the spine and the sides, and that's because I did a liner change on it. And this is the new liner. This is black, really grainy goat skin. I love this goat skin. Super soft. It feels like a calf skin. So it really matches this calfskin cover really well. And it just really sets it off. The flexibility is outstanding. It has a really nice, flexible body now. And you could go more than that. The cover is just super buttery nice. This calfskin that they use, that Schuyler uses, is just one of my favorites. Now this is not the same calfskin that was used on the larger Quentels, at least that are of different translations that I've seen. And I'm not sure which calfskin this is, but it's really slicker. It's smoother, but it's still very nice. Very nice. It has this nice baby blue under gold color, and it had a black paste down right here, and it had a lot of rigidity to the cover. Now it's really floppy, not really too floppy, but it's much more flexible, more like a goat skin edition of the PSQ. And I did tool in a hinge there. I don't know if you can really see that. I tooled in a hinge just right on the back side of these ribs. So, and when it opens up, it looks really nice. It holds really nice. And that's the only thing I really changed. I didn't change the ribbons. These are the smaller Beresford ribbons. I left those in there. I did singe the ends because they come cut but unsinged. And I also started training that yap I'll take a pencil and I'll put a pencil under this lip, and I'll just kind of gently roll it over in a rounding fashion like this. And especially this calfskin that has a paper underlayment, which is left over kind of from the paper paste down, it's better to, instead of folding it directly, to kind of have a rounded training of this yap. Now some people say yap training is ridiculous, and those people I don't understand, because I think it's really a good thing, because until your Bible gets conformed to your hand, the more you use it. Yap training is pretty important for protecting the block prior to that break-in time being completed. So you can see how it has a nice curved look to it, and you see how it kind of curves around the block like that. Now this is it's not a very big yap, but it does make a difference in how it looks, that the front and back cover curving down and up. When you hold it like that, it definitely feels more comfortable in your hand. So here's the liner, a really good look at the liner. It has a really grainy but really soft goat skin leather, and you can see where I tabbed it in here. And it has an Oxford hollow that comes with the binding, which I left it in there. I just reused it and glued around it, so it's super sturdy. And I used a blue that's not quite the same blue as the cover, but it's a good midway point, because you have this baby blue on the art gilt, and then a little darker sapphire blue, and this is more of a royal blue. So it kind of gives a good midway point between the cover leather and the baby blue for the art gilt. And then these ribbons are even a darker blue. So it's like 4 different shades of blue here, and it's just really nice. If you're wondering about the PSQ, especially the NIV PSQ, it is an exceptional NIV edition. This one is a red letter edition, and it's the dual column with the 8.5 point text, references at the bottom. It's awesome. It is really nice. It's a good alternative if you are in the market for an NIV Bible, but you're not super happy, super excited with the styling from the Premier Collection, or you want something smaller than what's offered from Zondervan, this is about the only thing out there that you can get that's small and affordable. So the Calfskin PSQ is going to run about $100, and the liner change is super easy to do. So I mean, you just cut right there along that hinge, on the, not on the book block side, but just slightly on the cover side. And I have a tutorial to it, to doing a liner change. It's so easy, it's crazy. And then you'll cut your leather to fit. You'll round their edges. You'll make sure you cut in for the tab. You include the extra amount for a tab to go up on the block. And then you glue them in. And it depends on how stiff or how loose you want this cover to be, will determine how much of that paper you take off. And you can make this really, really floppy by taking an extra hour or more to get all that paper off. The PSQ is awesome. I recommend it highly. And this is going to a good friend of mine, and really thankful to get to do some work for him. So anyway, I'm going to do a really quick kind of spin around this thing, and we'll leave it at that. So make sure that you're subscribing and hitting the notification bell so you can follow any videos that I'm uploading. And thank you guys for watching. So